everybody, and welcome to TTV Podcast, episode 328. I'm Meso.
I'm Var.
I'm Eljay.
I'm Takuma.
And I'm Prpl.
And hello once again, Flawless.
You actually, started the intro music at a reasonable time. It was impressive.
Does that not usually happen?
No, usually we're sitting here waiting for 15 seconds.
You
in
are not
silence
waiting
as
here
we
for
wait for
15
Eljay to
seconds.
fumble with the controls to start the intro
That's
music.
how it
Very
works.
true, though.
I'm waiting for XSplit to tell me that it's streaming.
A likely excuse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Listen, you can't even pronounce pumice right, so how am I supposed to expect you to know what you're talking about?
Nice.
All those amazing mice rocks.
Pohatu, toe of Pumais.
Puhatu.
Wow, I did not know I didn't need that in my life until just now.
Alright, how you guys doing this week?
I wasn't doing
Doing good.
well.
Oh, dude, I'm so stoked for Big Fair.
Are you?
Likewise.
Really, are you?
Yeah, man. Super looking forward to it.
Awesome.
I'm
I'm so glad someone convinced me to go.
Happy face.
Aw.
this
That's
doesn't
someone
seem
not being
real.
LJ or really anyone from TTV.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, it's
I
Glenda.
discouraged him.
Don't promote their behavior. Good job, Takuma. I'm proud of you.
Who convinced you?
It's
I just
Glenda.
remembered that I owe somebody a can of Pringles.
Is it me?
No, it was definitely not you, Purple. Sorry. It was Glenda from the BCC.
It'd be a waste of a trip and a can of Pringles. If it was
Gosh.
That's what we in the business call a big oof.
The Yeeting took the best of us.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Takuma and Prpl, go ahead and introduce yourselves to the audience.
What? Excuse you?
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Everybody knows who I am.
People who may have forgotten your existence.
Oh my gosh.
how long has that streak been going for both of you guys? We found this out not even a day ago.
Isn't it 3 months for Prpl, almost 4 for Takuma?
I let me double
By the way, that's consecutive days of not making a podcast.
let
In
Yeah.
my defense, I'm on other videos, not
That's
on this
true.
channel.
That is fair.
That is very.
That is very fair.
Prpl's become a TTV nerfed mainstay.
Pretty much.
So let
And
me,
in my defense, I'm learning all the ins and outs of having a house.
Still.
Why don't we all just go to Takuma's house instead of
I know, right?
Fair.
Like, I've got all these
Good
spare
idea.
bedrooms and nothing to do with them.
yeah, we can literally just
That's a way
save
better idea.
on
Minnesota.
stuff. I don't know what there is to do in Minnesota, but
we can
Guess
go.
we'll-
Let's see,
out.
there's the Alpine Coast if we go up north. There's definitely some great state parks. The Mall of America isn't as great as it used to be, but it's still a thing. There are definitely probably a few things downtown to do. I mean,
All right, so what I'm getting is there's nothing to do in Minnesota.
There's a gas station.
yeah, no, it's trashed. You don't want to come
There's a
here.
Minnesota gas station where you can get.
There's
like,
also nothing to do in
donut-flavored
Marbury,
chips.
so
Glazed
Yeah.
What's in
donut flavored
Marbury?
potato chips are. Think
No.
about it.
Meso,
I don't care.
what?
Minnesota exclusive donut chips.
Minnesota exclusive.
It's true.
I highly-
They exist.
I highly doubt it's a Minnesota exclusive.
Okay, fine. It's Minnesota and 2 other states. A limited run. chain.
What are the
Alright.
2 other states?
I'm
Wait,
gonna
let me
laugh
find
if it's
out.
Virginia.
I'm gonna laugh if it's Iowa. I don't know why.
All right, let me run this out. 'Cause I saw this the other day. Eljay, go on.
Go on about what? Oh, yeah.
you,
Prpl and Takuma. All right, so as of this episode, Takuma has broken his ongoing streak. His most consecutive episodes missed ends at 11. What?
It sounded like LJ's mic slapped for
Oh,
a
no.
second there, like it did a clap. Anyway, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no, you're good. Yeah, so Takuma has ended his ongoing streak of missing episodes at 11. And
Bravo.
Prpl.
Congratulations, Takuma.
I thought I was 11. He was 15.
No, you're
I am definitely older than 15.
no Prpl. You're not on a long missed episode streak. Your highest is 15. However, you have only you haven't been on the last 3 episodes, but that's it.
Oh, that's not bad at all, then.
Yeah. It's
What
just
other
Congratulations.
episode was I on?
you were on episode 323.
Oh, so she hasn't broken her streak today.
No.
I have like no memory of this.
What
my
episode
gosh.
was that?
It was episode 323.
TTV 323. Oh, it was E3.
At-
Why the heck would I be on for that?
Yeah, that sounds awfully weird.
You were probably guilted on being on it.
Probably.
I guess.
Yeah.
How could
Okay.
you guys?
The Urge Glazers donut flavored potato chips are found exclusively in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa at the Quick Trip convenience store.
You were right! How were you right about Iowa?
I have no idea.
So if anyone lives in
Iowa
those,
thing. I mean, like, imagine it'd be in places that are.
if anyone lives those
similar
states, buy those because they're apparently really good and actually taste like donuts.
Buy
and
those.
Also taste.
If you want your
Or you
pancreas
just-
to explode.
You could just buy a donut. you know.
No, get the donut
You're-
chips.
You're already eating potato chips, meaning you already don't care whether or not you're eating something healthy for you. Just get a
Yeah.
donut.
Yeah.
But what
Do
if
not like
are
donuts,
too
do
sweet
like
and
potato
like hurt
chips.
my teeth?
The sweetness is immediately present when you taste one, but it doesn't become dessert-like. The vanilla and caramel come through with some chip-based creaminess I wasn't expecting. These really do taste like a glazed donut without losing the savory quality I look for in a
Chip-based
potato chip.
creaminess
They're
sounds like a
great.
nightmare.
Disgusting.
It does. You know what I look for in my potato chips? Some nice creamy flavor.
I don't like this.
I can also confirm they taste good with the unholy mixture of ketchup, mustard, sauerkraut, baked beans, taco dip,
We're
and
done.
marshmallow
We
jello
are done.
salad that was left on my paper plate after I was done with it.
No.
Marshmallow
Truly-
jello salad.
No.
Truly, these are a chip for every occasion.
No. These are a chip for
9 out
no
of 10.
occasions. None.
Takuma, be the change we seek in the world and buy them.
And
I'm not
eliminate
gonna be the
them.
change you seek. I'm gonna be the change I seek.
Prove it.
What change are you seeking?
What am I supposed to
Takuma?
prove?
But
That
they're
you-
good.
you changing stuff. Ha!
I could change my avatar if that would make you happy.
Do it.
You gotta prove that the donut chips are the way forward in the world.
Guys, we got a comment in the YouTube live chat from Matthew Dens, who said, "Just got a notification from Internet Explorer. Bionicle just got canceled."
No! Brilliant.
Oh my
I love
Pretty,
it.
pretty late response.
Mm.
You know, everybody always says that food's eventually gonna become like, food pellets that we just eat and there's no flavor to food anymore. All of our nutrition's like kept in those like packets. I think it's like the potato chips are a stopgap. I look forward to in 10 years where every food is a potato chip.
What is wrong with you?
Just think about
I mean-
it.
Well, first of all, here's the thing. I don't think that food will ever take the form of a pill that you eat. It'll take
It's
the
like
form
a-
of a pill that you chuck in a little machine that will then turn into food.
Yeah, fair. So you like the Jetsons.
Free.
What?
Sometimes.
A pill is just
Gluten-free pills.
a pill is just a capsule. It's just a device for inserting other things into your body.
So it's possible it couldn't.
That
be
is the worst
possible.
description of a pill I've ever heard.
Is it wrong?
No.
I haven't
I don't like
decided
this.
It's very much accurate. It's all it is. It's a device. It's a transportation unit.
It's a
I've already
telecanister.
I've already had pumpkin pie potato chips and turkey and gravy potato chips, so I just need mashed potato
I just
potato
thought about
chips.
potato chips. Like, we need to stop doing this.
Meso.
please.
No, but I need my mashed potato chips so that I can have a
No, you
Thanksgiving
don't.
dinner.
If I've learned anything from the years that I've known Meso, it's that anything that Meso is remotely interested in talking about is something that I have beyond zero interest in.
Can I talk about all the deep lore that I learned from Kingdom Hearts last night and the interesting story reflections in the gameplay and the characterization?
As if VAR doesn't already know it.
I don't know all that. Plus, I already know he doesn't actually want to talk about that.
That's
He's
so-
scheming.
The,
Yeah, I already forgot about it.
the way you talk about food, Meso, and express your
Because you're
interest...
trying to rush the Let's Play to end while we were
You're
getting
right.
all those deep lore things.
You're so right.
All right, we'll read this next time.
I guess you could say I was holding the lore for ransom. I mean, Ansem. I mean, no, just ransom.
What?
Wouldn't it be the other way
Oh,
around?
God.
You weren't keeping the lore. You were actively expulsing it from your
I
body.
was holding reading the lore. Ransom.
You were puking the
That's
lore out of your brain.
Somebody was dropped on their head as a kid.
Oh boy.
Meso, I feel like the way you talk about food, you're going to be the first human on Earth to discover type 12 diabetes.
Probably. This is very accurate.
Like, just based off Glazers. Freaking flavored potato
Glazers,
chips.
chips.
Listen, potato chips should never taste like donuts, and donuts should never taste like potato chips. Ever.
Why
Period.
not?
Why must we lock everything into a box, LJ? Why
It's
must
food. You have to carry it in
can
boxes.
taste like anything it wants? 'cause
It
it's
doesn't
food.
care, because it's food.
But
Okay.
it's the person that eats it that matters.
Food has feelings too.
No, it doesn't.
Ah,
Okay, maybe
shit.
cows,
Okay,
maybe
we're going in
sheep,
two different
and we eat
directions.
those anyway. I'm fine with eating things with feelings.
That's an
What?
interesting thing here because like most people don't care about eating animals, especially if they'll justify it by saying that they don't have feelings. But you, on the other hand, are a whole new kind of beast where you emphasize their feelings as you consume them. That's pretty messed up, I gotta say.
Listen, if they didn't want to be
If it
eating
doesn't
the
have
burger,
feelings, won't eat it.
if
He eats a burger and he's like, "Oh yeah, I could just taste the terror in this cow."
if animals didn't want to be eaten, they wouldn't be made of food. That's my general stance.
Yeah, that's
Oh
fair.
my god.
I do agree with that stance.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
That sounds like something that could be like misconstrued terribly.
Listen, if people didn't want to be eaten, they shouldn't have been made of food either.
Oh my gosh! Now I see the error
Wow.
of my ways.
Here we go.
I'll just like go. Oh my god. Although you gotta try the fried pickles with ranch chips.
I'm sorry. The what now?
Fried pickles with ranch chips.
Okay, yeah, I would probably eat those. Wait, no, they're Lay's chips. I don't want to eat Lay's chips.
What about this? Lay's Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle Remix.
Oh, that's what you're gonna say.
No, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
eat that either. Okay, because it's Lay's. Lay's chips
Why are
are
we still
awful.
talking about chips?
What do you want to
I
talk
don't know,
about, Mark?
man. I don't know.
Not something that isn't chips.
All right.
Who cares?
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about dips. I like salsa, but only
You're
if it's,
a dip.
only if it's Carolina Reaper
Good
salsa.
God. I honestly, with the way Messer talks about food, I actually do expect you to show up to Brick Fair like like a big beach ball.
Yeah. Eljay, cue the Thanksgiving comment.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a big beach ball with like Messo's face printed on it.
I love it.
Someone Photoshop that, please.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Ryan.
I'm
already
sure it's
exists.
happening.
It already exists in comic form.
Yeah, but it's gonna stay in the vault, the comic vault.
No, post it. Post the toast.
No, I refuse.
Bah. All right.
Purple, what's your favorite kind of chip? I expect something really bland and boring.
I almost swore. I like Pringles.
But what flavor?
Pringles are so gross.
Pringles be nasty.
What
Though,
flavor?
to be fair, my reason for thinking
Salt
that
and
is
vinegar.
just bad experience on a road trip as a kid.
Did you just say salt and vinegar?
Yeah.
Dude, okay, sea salt vinegar kettle
I
Are-
like salt and vinegar.
chips. Those are top
said-
tier.
Boring.
Top tier. Have you guys never had
Sea
kettle
salt
chips?
vinegar kettle chips are top tier.
Nothing top tier about salt and vinegar.
You
I
won't
didn't know something
survive
could be
much
so wrong.
longer.
Salt and vinegar. Is
You guys
cool.
are definitely white people.
What is that supposed to mean?
habanero or bust.
You really think I could handle a chip as spicy as salt and vinegar if I was white? Oh dear God.
I mean, if you told me that your favorite ice cream was Rocky Road or Neapolitan, I'd believe you.
She's silent.
Rip.
I'm eating my freaking tongue right now.
Prpl is swearing Eljay. Substitute words.
Gosh. I'm not that like.
Wait, what were those bar? Neapolitan ice cream and what?
Rocky Road.
Oh, Rocky Road is nasty. I like Neapolitan, but Rocky Road is nasty.
Wait, it's Rocky Road Moose Tracks?
No, because Moose Tracks is good.
Wow.
Okay, I
Very
cannot
different
remember what Rocky Road even is.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'll blow up a picture.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this picture Wadon made of Meso. Feel free to be disturbed.
Wadon or Kaz?
Or Kaz? Was it Kaz?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was obviously Wad.
It was
Wad
Kaz.
did it. Wad obviously did it.
No.
Oh, I meant Photoshop a literal like beach ball to have Meso's face.
This Photoshop, this image looks like Gru.
Wait, so is Moose Tracks just like Reese's, basically? Like peanut butter cups?
Did you just pronounce it Reese's?
I go back and forth
I
between
don't
Everyone
get
knows
you
it's
people.
pronounced racist.
So many days in the drive-thru, people are like, I want that Reese's Pieces in my concrete. No, they rhyme, but it's Reese's Pieces, not Reese's Pieces. It sounds like you're talking about feces, and that's not cool when we're discussing food.
I have never said Reese's Pieces. I've said Reese's Pieces. But...
Reese's Pieces.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh my god.
Ah,
So, first of all, Breyers. That's the brand of ice cream that I consume.
Also, don't you yell at me. You
Fucking
like
Breyers
salt
is
and
good.
vinegar Pringles.
I don't like Pringles. I like kettle chips.
That's even
Yes!
worse!
Yeah! Wait. Takuma, Kettle brand
I like
kettle
kettle
chips?
chips.
I can't remember the brand name right now.
Oh, 'cause
I
kettle...
like honey.
Chips
Honey
are so
Dijon.
disgusting. What is your problem?
Kettle chips are
My
shitty,
problem
dude.
is you.
It's like you're intentionally buying the chip to be stale.
Yeah, okay.
Like you just want it stale out of the bag.
Stale?
They're definitely stale.
Wait.
No, they're not.
Are
Anything
you-
stale here is your attitude.
Var, are you talking about the kettle
Purple, you
brand
have
kettle
no
chips?
room to talk.
Yeah, you like salt and vinegar chips. I don't know. I have
All the room to talk. Salt and vinegar chips are just fine.
The salt and vinegar chips are outlawed in my life. No one in my presence will be allowed to eat them.
We're gonna have the great chip
Alright,
war
fine.
at
I
the
guess
Brickford
I
house.
won't go to Brick Fair.
That's fine. You weren't going anywhere.
I know.
So, Var,
And so status quo is maintained.
are you
Quentin
talking?
says, today on TTV, the cast tear each other apart over their food preferences. And Haley says, I'm so glad I'm not on this podcast.
Yet you're here. Yet you're here in the call, in the chat, just not talking. You know what? Fine.
You know what? Now that Haley has brought the attention onto herself, we should just
We
shred
honestly
her,
should.
especially while she's not here to defend herself. It's the
There are
best time.
There are points where it just gets like worse and worse. Her food preferences. She like won't eat a hot chicken wing.
Haley literally has the worst food preferences out of anybody here.
What?
She can't eat anything with flavor because flavor is too spicy.
Yeah, if there is any flavor, it's too much. It's too much for Haley.
My gosh, Purple. What is this?
That's awesome.
I literally captioned it. Why are you asking?
Beach ball mess up.
Oh my
man,
gosh!
purple.
Oh my gosh! Oh no! So I tried to drag the image over, but it's transparent. So just look at the live stream right now.
Okay.
LJ, I don't want to have to do homework to do my podcasting. Thank you very much.
Yikes.
It's
I'll wait for the
the...
stream to
it's
get there, I
terrifying.
guess. Oh my god!
Oh, that does look like a horror movie.
Whoa! Horror deck.
It looks like it'd be saying, "Feed me chips." I'm getting that out of there.
Anyway, back to like dissing Haley because she does have the worst preferences ever.
Okay, well, I feel like she might be tied with Meso. She's maybe a little bit
We're
worse.
different sides.
No, Meso's. See,
I can
no,
I can actually eat food even if I'm weird about it. She like physically
Well,
can't
that's
eat
a
like
bread.
half the kind of food.
Here's the thing.
Fucking fine,
Here's the
bread.
problem. Here's the problem. When it comes to trash preferences, Haley beats Meso by a large margin.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
When
no.
it comes to odd fixation for going out of your way to be against the mainstream by doing something incredibly bizarre with your food, they're tied. They're just on the other end of the
I
spectrum.
have to eat my cold fried chicken sandwiches.
All right, you know what? Now I completely forgot about your weird obsession with cold stuff. Never mind. You do it. Never mind. I take it back. I said it before outside of the recording. Meso uses his fridge like normal people use a microwave.
It's so true.
Wait, what?
Oh yes, I refrigerate everything.
It needs to be cold for him to enjoy it. He puts it into his fridge. He decooks his food to eat it.
Yes, it's so true.
He's a freak.
Listen, it's all about
Yeah,
what's
super
tasty,
freak.
man. Gotta get that taste.
I like. Every day I wonder why I still talk to you.
Me
Yeah.
too. What about you?
Whoa.
If there's a,
Oh,
if there's
oh.
a
No,
will,
about
there's
you
a,
talking to Meso.
Oh, I talk to this.
there's a will, there's a way, and the way is shui today.
And there you go, right there.
That was. Oh dear. Oh dear.
See, you guys understand where I'm
Oh,
coming from?
dear.
I'm not the only one here.
That sounds like
Yeah,
a
the
quote
defense.
that'd go on your wiki page, Meso. but at the same time, it also sounds like your last words.
Oh no! I'm gonna get shot. Oh boy. Well, yeah.
At
how's,
least At least
what
three of
else is
us.
going on?
3 of us here. Well, okay, maybe 2 of us here have reasonable preferences pertaining to food.
Thanks for the clarification.
I'm trying not to call anyone out except for Meso.
Wow. Thanks.
Well, who are you calling out?
Meso.
Meso?
Well, yeah, obviously, but who else?
Take away Meso. There's 4 people.
I'm giving leeway. I'm giving leeway.
Is it Prpl? Is it Takuma? Is it me? Which one is it?
That's the thing. It can be
Var's
any
the
of us.
pickiest eater ever.
It can be any of us because the perspective on who has weird food preferences changes, except for Meso.
I'll just go in with the flake, like half committing answer.
Yeah, Eljay, you're an awful person.
At least I don't refrigerate everything.
You might not lie, but you sure like to withhold the truth.
In all fairness,
And it's just as bad.
Eljay is a withholder.
You're not a very honest person, Eljay.
What? It was purple. Let's go on.
Wow,
I don't
Eljay. Way to
even
go
remember
out.
what we were talking about.
Way to insult your friends, Eljay. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. I can't win. Wait, what do you mean insult your friends? You're like #1 insulter. Insultee.
I never claimed to not
He's
be.
in Pepper.
I'm in what?
In Pepper.
Insult
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pepper.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, that was pretty funny. You got me perps.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh boy. Let's go ahead and give a Brick Fair Virginia reminder.
All
Because
right.
it's the last podcast before Brick Fair.
It
Yeah,
is.
a reminder. Brick Fair in like 4 days.
All right.
Pretty much.
So, Brick Fair Virginia is taking place in Chantilly, Virginia in the first weekend in August. The public days are August 3rd to the 4th. However, if you're an exhibitor, then it starts on July 31st. We are going to be there. Tuesday, yeah.
Wait
no.
a minute. Why are we giving a reminder when this podcast isn't going to be out until after Brick Fair?
I'm putting it up super early.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going to
okay.
believe that when I
Okay.
see it.
Otherwise, it's going to be up, like, way too late.
It will be. So, for the record, we're recording this on Saturday, July 27th. So it will be starting on Wednesday, but we will all be arriving on Tuesday. It's going to be a fun time. If you're an exhibitor, we have a bunch of really fun activities. Some of those include Bionicle the Game with Meso. we're going to be playing that live in front of a group of people if I can ever figure out how
Provided
to
we can get it worked out. Yeah.
if I can get it to work on a laptop, which, mark my words, I will. We also have Bionicle on the Spot. Now, On the Spot is a Rooster Teeth show, a series they do on one of their channels. And this time, our friend Pablo, otherwise known as Zath, will be hosting On the Spot between TTV and bzpower.com. So
The grudge match of the life.
it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. We also have some other stuff, which include a TTV podcast that will be recorded live. Keep in mind, anything that we do record will go up on the channel. I don't know what we're recording. I know the podcast will be live streamed. I know that... Oh, gosh. I want to say on the Bionicle, the game with Meso will be. But outside of that, I'm not sure. If you're not an exhibitor and you're only going for the public days, we will be at the convention on Saturday between the hours of 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So come in, show up, say hi. We're giving away free Biocraft Chronicles posters. So just come on and grab one. We'll chat you up, say hi, ask how you're doing. Just make sure you actually do that part, and you just get a poster. So, a lot of exciting stuff. As far as whether or not we'll be there on Sunday, we don't know yet, but that's the scoop, and we hope to see everyone there, at least as many people as possible.
He's gonna be wonderful.
The consensus was that we were definitely going to be there on Sunday.
We are, but we don't know what points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We've yet to decide when, so it's going to be a you might catch us, you might not. Because we want to be there for Teardown, but I think Teardown only starts after the public day ends.
Correct.
Yeah. But wouldn't
So.
the point be there to be there for the public day? Because...
Yeah, and we
there for Teardown personally, but I'd be there to
Well,
meet fans.
Yeah.
most people care because they give away free stuff near the end.
Oh, okay.
I'm good either way with being there to meet more fans. I feel like we can meet everybody on Saturday, but if we want to go back on Sunday, I'm not going to say no. We'll see how it goes.
I would like to, because sometimes people can go on Sunday and they can't on Saturday, and sometimes it's vice versa.
Yeah.
We've run into that several different times throughout the years.
Especially right now, if people are buying plane tickets late because certain days are worse off than others. So I don't
Basically,
know.
stay attuned to our Twitter, the TTV channel, because that's where we'll announce like when we're gonna be at the con if we change our minds or if we are there on Sunday. So
Yeah.
you can follow announcements easier there.
Yeah.
That's basically all.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Takuma,
Hmm.
it's been a while since you've been on a podcast. What's going on with your life?
What's going on with my life?
Yeah. Do
Ugh.
you have any more broken appliance stories?
Did I tell you about my air conditioner?
Tell me it broke.
Yeah, well, you see, when your air conditioner is not working, before you go and spend 3 days in unbearable heat and set up an appointment to come out and have someone come out and look at it and all that, you should check to see if it's turned on in the breaker box.
Are you serious?
You didn't
I'm
check the breaker box?
No, why would I check the breaker box?
The first thing you check when something isn't turning on.
Why was it not on already?
Well, because sometimes it can be turned off. If there's like a surge or something, or like a power surge or something like that, it can shut it
Yeah,
off.
I mean,
Yeah, that is true.
I was recently dealing with air conditioning problems, and the first thing I checked was the breaker, and lo and behold, air
I had
conditioning
dragged a mattress down to the basement because it was 10 degrees cooler downstairs than it was upstairs. So rather than sleeping in 86 degree ambient room temperature, I decided, you know what, I'm going to spend tonight in 76 degree and get some half decent sleep.
Nice.
Only half decent. No full decent.
Oh, I don't get full decent sleep.
Fair enough.
I have the most indecent sleep imaginable.
That's not the word I'd use to describe it, but fair.
There's no decency when it comes to my sleep.
So, Takuma, there's a comment that reminds me of something that you said before we started. Kytrax said, hey, whoever lives in Minnesota, can I move in? Because I want to move out, and I will wash your dishes.
You see, I have all these spare rooms, and I don't keep up with my dishes, but the answer is no. because I don't want a roommate.
Sorry, I tried. Wait, you're saying you wouldn't want a roommate like one of us? We would make great
Long
roommates.
term, no.
Okay.
Like, sure, you want to come and visit? I'll put you up for a week or whatever. Yeah,
Happy face.
but live with one of you people long term. Forget it.
Dude, imagine Meso being Takuma's roommate. They would
That'd be
never.
freaking great.
They would never.
That would
agree
not be long term. He'd be dead within a week.
We would play all that co-op Destiny. Takuma, eat that fridge food.
on the fridge food.
Why would I want to play co-op Destiny when Destiny's a piece of trash that keeps crashing on my computer?
Ooh.
Your words are like cold daggers.
It's because they were in the fridge where you wanted them.
Brilliant.
The AC thing reminded me recently because like I said, I was dealing with some AC problems.
Schwacy.
So I'm currently living in a shared like apartment space, and I had like 3 other roommates that were living here too, and they were constantly complaining about the AC not working all the time. Like it would get really hot and it would turn off and stuff. And recently they've all moved out, right? So I've been the one dealing with the AC unit because usually I just kind of let them handle it. And I noticed as I was looking at the AC unit trying to figure out what's wrong with it, like, well, let me check the breaker box first. I did that. Immediately the AC worked. Cool. Great. Later that day I come back and the AC's not working again. And I'm like, well, that's strange. Check the breaker box again. It's still on. I can hear that the AC unit is on, but it's not like chugging, like it should be. It's not making that loud like AC unit sound. It's kind of like making a low buzz.
Mm-hmm.
So I open the unit up and look, and the freaking air filter is absolutely disgusting.
Oh no!
Oh man, was it just like a solid dense slab?
It was like it was like a solid brown slab.
Yeah.
And I was like, you've got to be kidding me right now. So I take out the air filter and I look at the date. 2015.
Oh
The filter
no!
hasn't
4
been changed
years?
for 4 years.
You're supposed to change it like roughly once a month.
Every month.
Yeah.
They haven't changed it in 4 years. And I'm sitting here thinking like, these people sat here in their hot apartment complaining about their AC unit not working, and they didn't even do the bare minimum of checking to make sure the air filter was changed. Like, how
I know.
stupid can you
Airs
be?
had filters.
Purple.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, culture we live in, blah blah blah. A lot of people, kind of from our generation, probably don't realize all that goes into taking care of a place.
Well, I mean, like, my thing is, right,
Like-
when something goes wrong, right, my first instinct is to go on Google and type in, the thing is wrong, how do I fix it?
Yeah.
Not
Yup.
checking the air filter is like the AC equivalent of not turning it off and back on again.
Yeah, exactly. It's the first, it's the first thing. Well, I think the breaker is the first thing, personally, but air filter is like the second thing. And, like, I feel like anyone who is miserable, like, an air conditioning unit is a big thing, right? If it's not working and it's the middle of summer, that is suffering.
Yeah,
that
to
you're
be
going
fair, I may have kind of messed up and not checked the breaker box, but I was actively working to get the.
You were trying to fix it.
corrected.
Exactly. So I'm just like, I'm mind boggled because these people were complaining about it too. Like they complained to like I guess the landlord or whatever about it, but they were kind of just sitting there waiting for him to do something about it. Meanwhile, I just like walk over to it and check it, and it's like such an easy fix. You turn the breaker on, you replace the air filter. It's all you got to do. You could have Googled that and figured it out, but meanwhile, they were sitting in the heat, suffering for 4 years by the sounds of it, not doing the barest minimum effort to try and fix it themselves. Like, that is just like, that's Darwinism right there.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Look at this.
You're just gonna
Wadden
sit there and let the problem like escalate? Just like do something. Try to fix it. What are you doing?
Wadden typed into Google, "The thing is wrong. How do I fix it?" First result: what is wrong with society? How do we fix it?
The answer is everything, and it's too late.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Let's get all
Oh.
introspective in this.
Yeah, no.
It's just so easy to diagnose problems. I feel like you just Google the symptoms you're having with whatever it is that's having an issue and see if it's something that you can fix. It's not
Then
hard.
you wind up on WebMD and find out you got 12 different kinds of cancer.
All right. Well, when it's like a body problem, maybe go to a doctor.
Oh, I've got so many body problems.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Honestly, at some point that just becomes a massive safety hazard because not only is it not
It's
working.
gonna start a fire.
Exactly. That's the first thing that came to my mind because it's the dryer, I believe. The dryer has that filter for like lint and stuff, and you have to pull out after every load and just clean it off. If you leave that, it will catch fire. So I imagine a
course,
similar
this is
principle
all-
applies to the AC unit.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure if it'll catch a fire. The thing that I noticed when I went to go check it initially was like I noticed that the AC was running, but no air was coming out, which meant that the air conditioner was frozen. So the only reason for the air conditioner to be frozen is if it's not getting in air to circulate the what is it, the aerosol or whatever. I forget what it's called. I think that's right. But so it's just like freezing the internals of that air conditioning unit, which means the air filter is clogged. Like it's a bad filter. So all you gotta do is just change the filter. It's a really simple fix. But yeah, it's just like, come on, people, you are going to destroy the AC unit by not replacing your filter.
I
This
actually
is-
have a permanent filter at this point, though, so I don't ever have to buy a new one.
It is a $4 fix that could easily turn into hundreds upon hundreds of dollars just through
Yeah, well,
sheer laziness.
It's too late.
Oh yeah, I mean
And
the
that filter
AC's
is
got to be
like a
running
drag.
full blast the whole time, trying to compensate for the lack of heat
Exactly.
or the lack of cool air.
Checking the
Exactly.
filter is such a drag for. I'd rather just like sweat it out in the summer heat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and when and they had the air conditioning unit running all day because it's not blowing cold air, so to compensate, they're trying to have it run all day instead of just turning it off,
That's cranking up your electric bill.
which is cranking up the electric bill. It's doing damage to the AC unit. It's just like, come on, people, come on, just anyone, just pull up Google. We have the most incredible resource nowadays. It's called the internet. Google
For Bing.
issues and get a solution. It's so easy. Anyway, sorry,
Bing solution.
just triggered by this.
No kidding.
I think we should extrapolate it to Wedden's like society question. I think that's the bigger problem. Can we use the air filter as like an allegory for how our words reach other people?
What are
I
you?
mean,
Like,
how
we have to
close-minded
pass-
everyone
they have to
is.
pass through the, yeah, exactly. They have to pass through the filter of communication.
Everyone
Because
wants
it's,
to be
like,
in their little
clogged up.
bubble.
It's like
Echo
finding,
chambers.
it's like when you find a really important clue in Danganronpa and your only response is, "I don't want to look at that."
Oh no. Oh
Hashtag Eljay.
no. No.
Never forget. Never forget. Everybody go watch Danganronpa if you haven't already. It's a fun series on TV.
You can't
now.
make me.
Even if it isn't family friendly, it's freaking funny.
Do it. I'm like
Also-
actually on it.
We just started the playthrough for the third game, and we have 2 more Let's Plays incoming after this is done. So, fun times all around.
Well, sounds like I should do a let's play then.
You should.
Do it.
Let's play Maze Quest: Tales of the Wandering Grammarian.
I will probably end up releasing my other Let's Play just to cure my insatiable urge to release videos.
That's funny. That's funny. More with an insatiable urge to release videos.
Not for TTV, but for Nerfed I kind of do.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We have a super chat.
Go on.
Oh, do we? Oh.
Yep, 10 pounds from Rakshi Lirak. He
10
said
pounds of what?
10 pounds of pounds.
10 pounds of money.
95-degree
It's all
heat wave over here in the Albion Isle. I know I mispronounced that. I'm sorry. Which has ended was too hot for any comfort. Good afternoon, by the way. I always enjoy TTV whilst having a lovely cup of tea and biscuits. That was the most British thing I've ever heard.
I'm legit looking up where Albion Isle is right now, and I'm not.
I always
Seeing
enjoy
it.
TV with a
Good
lovely
afternoon,
cup
by
of
the
tea.
way.
Oh no.
I
Oh,
always enjoy TV whilst
Giddy
having
up.
a lovely cup of tea and biscuits.
Well, somebody gave us money. Let's make fun of his accent.
For what it's worth, Lirak,
That was an amazing
I
comment.
am also enjoying TTV while having a cup of tea. I'm gonna ask you what you're having. I'm having some Russian Caravan.
Well, he also gave us another one. £5 this time. Says, also yesterday, Bionicle won the best themes tournament on Lego set posting on Facebook.
Yes, I saw this.
Apparently, this was like a big thing.
Yeah, okay, so
Like there was a fight with the Star Wars people.
yes, it's fascinating. I'll go ahead and bring the picture up. So there's a Facebook group I'm obviously not a part of called Bionicle Set Posting. It's like mask posting but
Lego set posting.
for general Lego. And they had a contest. They had a tournament system. Best Lego play theme. And so you'd react with one or two different emotes, and that would be applied to one or two different themes. Whichever one got the more of their respective emote would go on. And so eventually, it ended up being between Bionicle. They narrowed it down. It got between Bionicle and Lego Star Wars. Star Wars having beaten out Technic. Classic Space, Lego Friends, and Technic. All in Exoforce, all to be here. And so what someone had done is they shared it with not even a Lego group, a Star Wars Facebook group. And so those people flooded in to vote for Star Wars because it's Star Wars. Needless to say, that didn't work because
Nice.
Bionicle,
Here's the question, though.
Bionicle won.
Here's the thing, though. Can we really call this a victory when Bionicle won a competition in a meme posting?
That is the question. Yeah.
Isn't Bionicle winning, like, the joke?
It
You
is,
know?
if nothing else, an amusing tale. If of little impact.
Also, I feel like this post, like, this image really encapsulates the feelings towards Bionicle after its victory.
Okay, let me see
Bonks when
this.
they realize that winning the tournament won't revive their team.
Also, yeah, clarification. They did not beat Friends, they beat Galador, which, I mean...
Well, screw Galador.
Also, this is sad and true.
Our only hope lies with Faber.
Okay, no, you
For
stop
Galador?
that. I mean,
Bit of an
yeah,
update on that front.
I agree. It's interesting to see the progression here. Because, like, a lot of things were kind of paired with things you'd expect to be paired. Like, Shima versus Nexo Knights. And then, oh gosh, superheroes versus Overwatch. Disney versus Pirates. Stuff like that. But then there are some things that don't make a lot of sense. Like Indiana Jones versus Western. Or Harry Potter versus Technic.
Mortal enemies. Harry Potter and Technic.
So,
I mean, does it really matter what gets paired up with what? At the end of the day, it's got to beat everything else, whether directly or indirectly anyway.
well, yeah, I think it kind of does. Because you're choosing
It's just a matter of
between-
whether you want them to be, close calls, or you don't care.
I mean, for instance, if you... ideally, in a tournament system, you would have two items or people pitted up against each other that are at least of comparable skill and or similar. So, like, I wouldn't pair... I mean, this is a good example here from Wadon. I wouldn't pair Trains versus Bionicle. They have nothing to do with each other. I wouldn't
Yeah, they do.
try... Okay, thank you. I wouldn't
They're
try
mortal
and have
enemies
them
bound by lineage.
alongside...
They're both beloved themes that their fans are very passionate about and constantly want revived.
But, like, Adventurers and Indiana Jones are similar enough. I could have them in the same bracket, and then it's a competition to see, well, these are similar enough themes, which one is considered better. I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, I mean, it's a mask post. It's set posting. So how seriously can we really take this?
Everyone send your energy to the Faber Trionical Spirit Bomb.
Okay,
I will say that all the shade that the Star Wars fans are throwing towards Bionicle is way better than the shade the Bionicle fans are throwing towards Star Wars. So, in that regard, Star Wars won.
Oh my gosh.
Brilliant.
But then again, you look at this image and then you look at the fact that Bionicle still won, and it's like,
Yeah, right.
a good try.
Star Wars is a scourge upon the land.
At the end, at the very end of it, they ended up set posting locked down the vote to only members of set posting because it was open before to anyone. And their rationale was, well, if you're a part of a Lego group and you're sharing this poll to get your theme votes, you're just already part of it's Lego fans voting for Lego themes. However, if, for instance, you share this poll with a Star Wars group, they're not voting because it's Lego Star Wars. They're voting because it's Star Wars.
Essentially, yeah.
So,
It's all about the biases.
yeah. It's fascinating. But hey, Bionicle fans, take solace where you can.
Minor victories.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
What are your thoughts on Bionicle versus Star Wars, Prpl?
I knew you were gonna ask me that, and so I tried thinking of a joke to make, and I couldn't think of any.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm glad you at least thought of it.
It's the thought that counts.
Cognitive
very
activity
passionate.
is a positive thing.
Purple's very passionate about Star Wars. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, totally. I love
I don't think Purple's been passionate
what's
about
his
a thing in
name?
her life.
Greeble.
What? What'd you say, Prpl?
I said I love that one guy. What's his name? Greeble.
Oh my.
Greedo.
You know, it's actually kind of funny because like Star Wars is sort of like the go-to theme to talk about like Lego greebling. So it's funny that you say that.
I think
Oh, nice.
honestly, Star Wars is kind of a go-to theme for a lot of discussion. Like I've talked to a lot of people who got into Lego generally through Star Wars.
Lego themes that suck. Star Wars, great discussion. You immediately go to. It comes up. I don't
I
like
was
Star Wars.
pretty much theme agnostic before Bionicle came along.
Same, except before and after.
Oh my gosh.
Ninjago's good, but it's not the same. Don't butter Ninjago says.
Haley
looking
has like repelled me from liking Ninjago.
What do we call that? The fandom.
I like the
system?
show. I just don't really own any of the sets. I have
Yeah,
a
I
Zane keychain and that's it.
I think what I've learned is that just like meeting a fan of anything makes me not like something. Like I'll be like, oh, this is pretty cool. This is nice. And then I meet someone who's actually fanatic about it. Then I'm just like, yeah, this sucks.
Yeah, you're turning me off to this. Suddenly I don't like the Jonas Brothers anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Haley, a sad face in the chat.
Oh yeah, I forgot Haley was here.
Oh my god!
And can we just point out, she's still here, 50 minutes in.
Wait, we're 15 minutes in already?
Yeah.
50 minutes, yeah.
Good
Holy
grief.
cow.
Oh, she's in the car, alright.
Wow. It's a good thing we've never had
Why,
a TTV
though?
member on a podcast while they're in a car. Careful,
Ah.
man. It sounds like you got
Yeah,
some
I know.
dust particles in that air you just breathed.
Haley, are you still sick?
You
She's-
better
wait a minute.
not be.
If she's in the car, would it not make more sense for her to be talking with us on call instead of typing?
So, I actually have a reservation
She's not
about being
driving.
in her van now. Because,
Oh.
so Haley got sick recently, for anyone unaware. And for anyone unaware further, she is
Hey,
going to...
internet, this person over here got sick.
I'm
Just want you to know.
I'm
5
building
days
to
before
this.
Brick Fair, it's a
Yeah.
crime.
So she is going to be driving the largest capacity vehicle during the event we're all attending. And she is allegedly going to be better but she's been sick inside of this vehicle, meaning the inside of it is just awfully contaminated.
Just wrap yourself in bubble wrap and you'll be okay.
You clean the van before you leave. Hey, like,
I mean, we're
Is there,
talking like massive desanitizing.
Is there like air-based Lysol that you can like spray in the car or
Oh
something?
gosh, that's like a Band-Aid.
LJ, a
gotta
hazmat
be
suit
something
can't
that
be
can
that
kill.
expensive.
she's cleaning the whole van tomorrow. There you go.
Isn't she still sick?
No, she's better.
I doubt that.
She has a slight cough. That's about it.
Yeah, there you
Gonna
go.
Get re-sick.
She'll still be contagious either way for like days. And I'm meeting
That's
her
why
before
I'm like,
everybody
it
else.
doesn't matter if she cleans, if she's contagious, right?
Yeah. I'm meeting her before everybody else by a full like day, so I'm definitely getting sick, which is gonna double the prospective possibilities for everybody else to get sick.
Would I rather germs or dog hair? Dog hair. Dog hair every time.
Man, it's a good thing I have my own car.
You can get a full-on hazmat suit off of Amazon for like $130. Comes with the mask and everything, LJ.
Dang it. That's okay. I'm fine. I might do that. Var, we have a comment from Sakota, which I think is great. I feel like I know the answer. He
Good for
asks,
you.
does meeting Var fans at Brick Fair make Var dislike himself?
Yes, it absolutely does. Haley is a VAR fan.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
LJ killed the podcast.
Yeah.
But I did not kill
Anyway.
the deputy.
So to
What were
answer
you
the
gonna say?
question, because that's when it cut off.
Okay.
What was
Dakota
the
had
question?
asked, does meeting VAR fans at Brick Fair make VAR dislike himself? And I was like, yes, absolutely. Haley is a VAR fan. So there's the answer to your question.
She's like, oh, Mar's my favorite.
And then I haven't touched Ninjago Cast ever since.
I can't wait to be on the Ninjago Cast with Var.
If Var's her favorite, why is she dating you?
I'm like, I'm not a flake.
Cracks knuckles.
Lamau.
I stick by my interests. I ain't no flake.
Well, hold on now. Why am
You were
I
just
building
2
knuckles?
seconds ago saying, oh, I don't think I like to see the shield, guys.
I'm still gonna watch it.
I like how like that he had to insult me. I didn't do anything. I wasn't the one that said it.
I mean, I'm not insulting you. You're allowed to
Call me
like
a
what
flake.
you want.
You called me a
Flake.
flake mess, so that's an insult.
Certain
Frosted
like,
flake.
yeah, flakes aren't necessarily all bad.
They definitely are in that context, Meso.
Yeah, shut up. Don't point out my flawed logic.
I mean, geez.
Yeah. LJ, you missed it off air. I was talking about how when Shield ends for this season, I want to do like a TTV talks about it because I actually don't think I'm enjoying it all that much.
Ouch. Oof. Oof.
Like, I'm still like liking it, but I'm curious your take. I was saying it's kind of fallen off a cliff the moment that people met up with each other in terms of quality.
It is a little slow. I will agree. Though I don't know about. I need it pointed out to me.
Funny, it's just kind of sloppy.
Yeah. I don't know it's the pacing is a little weird. I can agree there.
Like last night's episode 11 was just nothing but talking for 40 minutes, like nothing at all.
Like a TTV
happened.
podcast?
Essentially, yes. Oh my god. Now that I'm an adult, I realized that we're all gonna die anyway.
Oh my gosh. And so
Yeah.
we have another super chat from Rakshi Lee Rock. Another £5. Thank you very, very kindly.
Wow, very generous. Thank you.
Adds this comment here. Var appears to have disliked himself so much that the stream died.
Brilliant.
Wow.
True.
So, not gonna lie.
It's actually kind of funny. I dislike myself so much. I dislike my fans even.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have some problems.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just because it's yeah.
I don't know why
Oh,
my
yeah,
internet
come to Brick
stopped.
Fair to get Var's autograph.
No.
Would you want my autograph, Prpl? I can send you my autograph.
Okay. Do it.
Gonna sign a
I'm not gonna
Vindicaris
do that.
comic.
My God.
Hey, Var, can I have your autograph?
I would sign it and then burn it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Live burning of Vindicaris.
No one deserves an autograph from me.
I don't Vindicaris.
It's like a big insult.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Gosh, dang.
Wait, did you say no one cares for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
To make sure I heard that right.
Mm-hmm.
Product placement.
Yeah, I'm doing another Kickstarter this fall, so stay tuned.
What? What? For what?
But the
Turn
next
another
book.
Oh, there are more books.
She's fulfilled her first one already. So
Yeah, she already did the first one.
Yeah. Already finished drawing the second book too. So
That is mucho impresiva.
Will fans get to read it in a reasonable amount of time?
it's currently ongoing online, so
I like how Prpl has like a fan base bigger than TTV all for herself.
It's
I
kind of
do.
funny, actually.
Very entertaining.
I mean not in comparison to the patron chat, but the Vindicaris chat is like really active nowadays and it's fun.
Can we make Vindicaris podcast? Where you provide like weekly dev blog insights and like
Oh my
behind the
God.
scenes-
It would just be a whole lot of her rewriting everything constantly.
I can't talk about anything either because it always has spoilers.
We're gonna call it Vindicast.
Oh my,
Oh my
gosh.
Nice.
Purple, can we talk about your 7th ending?
Listen,
If ending
rewriting is a thing that happens with comics. It's very common.
if there's
Is it
7
really a
endings,
rewrite if you didn't have an ending written to begin with?
No, not really.
if there's 7 endings, then surely you can tell us about ending 2 without spoiling.
I mean,
Well, they
it kind of
get the draft. 'Cause
it still spoils the direction of it though. You should
well, no, because after draft 3, it got a complete overhaul.
Oh, okay.
So everything before that is just whatever, and also
I guess
really,
it's
really bad.
spoilerish.
You don't even know what it is.
I probably do.
You probably don't.
I probably do.
Send it to me then. I'm curious.
No, I won't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
No, I don't think I will.
So there was a super chat earlier for that. It was from Rockshy Lirak saying he likes listening to TTV while drinking tea.
Yeah.
And it gave me an idea, and I looked it up.
No.
Have you guys ever heard of
No.
cayenne pepper tea?
Yeah.
Because
Sounds like something in Final Fantasy.
I didn't know that was a thing, and I will be making it now.
That sounds actually kind of good.
It sounds like something you'd make for Haley.
It
That's
sounds
true. You'll never know. Until she's told, because this is a public podcast where she listens to the podcast.
Man, the original draft was only 13 chapters.
Wow.
Times.
Was that actually going to come out at a reasonable amount of time?
Probably, but
not
Yeah.
anything was
anymore.
garbage, so.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, more Vindicaris for more of your fans.
Woo.
Can,
Yeah.
can
I
I
just
have
won't see
some?
that ending for another 9 years.
Listen, I calculated it, and it's only going to be 5 years from now.
Oh, only.
So,
It's
Only.
much shorter than what you had before, so that's pretty good.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Goodness.
All right. Well, we'll begin the process of winding
we're kinda-
down.
Petering out at this point.
Yeah, we could talk about all the
Eljay
Marvel
killed the flow
stuff.
of the podcast.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
really care about
My entire power went out, and that knocked out the internet. And I don't know why. The weather is more plain than Haley's diet. There's nothing happening right now. There's no reason for it to have gone out. I don't know.
Dude, I've had massive weather swings. It was hailing like crazy yesterday.
No, I don't have that at
Yeah.
all. It's just
It was
hot.
hailing not too long ago here, and it was bizarre because we never get hail. It was kind of scary.
It was like marble-sized hail, and then it was bright sunshine and literally sunshine and rainbows, and then it was hail again.
Question. Important question.
What?
If you cloned Haley and made a smaller version of her, would she?
I am going to kill you
Would
the
she-
first moment I see you at Brick Fair.
Would she be a Haley? A Haleen?
Whoa. R.I.P. audio listeners.
You're brilliant.
That's everyone.
So, well, would that just mean short people are Halings then?
No, just
like
short
what?
people named Haley are Haleens.
They're
But I-
Halings, okay. Because like
Halings.
for British people, we call them Fleffings.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. But I'm talking about like a smaller clone of Haley. So like
Okay.
it's like a Haleen.
Sounds weird.
Amazing.
Oh, Minecraft froze.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
we were going to talk about the Marvel stuff, but honestly,
No,
I don't
we
really
weren't.
feel like it. That was the initial plan.
That was your initial plan. You felt like talking about it. I don't think anyone else here even cares.
Here's how the conversation went.
Well, now we have to
like-
talk about the Marvel stuff because we got a super chat.
LJ was like, "Who's gonna be on the podcast tomorrow?" And Prpl was like, "Well, what's the topic?" And then I said, "I don't know, maybe Marvel." And Takuma was like, "Meh." I was like, "I'm open to alternatives," and then no reply.
That's the thing though with the TTV podcast, it's better without a core subject because then
I agree. That's
it's
why I
just
didn't
kinda,
bring it up.
Yeah, it just kind of ebbs and flows. So
Yes.
Also, yeah,
The
Var
point
is
is-
accurate. There is a super chat that's pertaining to this.
Go on.
Adrian G gave us $1.99. Thank you so very much. And left this message. I'm disappointed. Title of Thor, Love and Thunder.
You're just playing about
Wait,
the title.
what's that?
It's a new movie.
That's the new Thor movie.
The one with Natalie Portman?
Yep. Love and
Oh.
Thunder.
Nice.
For some reason, I thought it was called something else.
I thought it was a TV series.
No.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Nice.
In summarization, SDCC revealed the Phase 4 slate, and as predicted, it was mostly stuff we already knew about, just officially confirmed. So the fact that like Angelina Jolie is going to be in the the Eternals movie, the names of the TV shows, the order of the TV shows. Really, the biggest reveals were that Taskmaster is going to be the villain of the Black Widow movie. The Mandarin is going to be in Shang-Chi. Like the actual Mandarin is going to be in that movie.
The orange?
Yes. The orange, the man villain.
Too much skin tan lotion.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness will be Marvel's first horror film. And the Thor Love and Thunder movie will feature the return of Natalie Portman's Jane Foster playing
Ugh.
female Thor.
I don't mind the idea of a female Thor movie, but I just don't like Natalie Portman as an actress.
That seems to be a common
Yeah.
opinion.
Needless
Opinion?
to say, it
Yeah.
wasn't exactly a great loss among many people when she said, "I'm not going to be in another MCU movie after Thor: The Dark World."
Yeah. How much of that is her as an actress and how much of it was just the writing of those movies? I don't know. Like, she didn't really have a lot to do in Thor the Dark World that was engaging. But at the same time, I've never really seen her in a film, period, that I've ever really been impressed in. So, I don't know. But I'm not, like, super clear on the comics. And I'm not super clear on the controversy of the female Thor story, but I know a lot of people, specifically like LQ from the BCC, has been going like it doesn't jive with what the movies have presented up till this point, which was the subversion of the Thor stuff. Like, it's not the hammer that gives him power. Really, he has power all his own that makes him Thor. Thor is his actual name. It's not a title like it is in the comics. So now that we have like Jane Foster Thor with Mjolnir, like that almost runs counter because Thor's still worthy. He was worthy in Endgame, so it's like I don't know. I'm not too clear on the logistics personally. Like, it's right after a movie about the multiverse. I would rather just have Jane Foster be from another universe. I'd much rather have that. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Who would you cast in that role if not Natalie Portman?
I mean, it would have to be Natalie Portman if you're going to make it Jane Foster. I mean,
But if it didn't have
like,
to be Natalie Portman,
if it wasn't Jane Foster,
like
then
what
I
if it was
would-
like alternate reality where Jane Foster is not Natalie Portman?
Well, I mean, personally, I would have made it Valkyrie.
Oh.
That could be interesting.
Yeah, that could be very interesting.
Especially since she's in the movie, too.
Yeah, but I would have made her Thor if they were going to go that route because she's already naturally kind of acquired that title.
Yeah.
Like she's already King of Asgard, you know, so
Mm-hmm.
it would have been fairly easy to make that a thing. But I don't
Pretty
know.
much.
It's strange because it doesn't really. I don't know. It's weird because it goes kind of against or counter to what we've.
What the MCU
Learn.
established.
Yeah, like it seems like they don't really know what message they want to give us with Thor because it's like we get really super powered Thor. No. We keep going back and forth. Ragnarok ends with Thor realizing he doesn't need his hammer. The power is within him all along. He is the god of thunder. But then we go into Infinity War with like, oh, well, he doesn't have the power. He actually needs to get a new hammer, or an even better hammer to channel his strength so he can take on Thanos. Now he's big and powerful and awesome. And then the next movie is just like, oh, well, now he's just kind of a bumbling, drunk buffoon who's really fat and ugly. And now the power isn't only for him, it's actually something that everybody is worthy. Captain America is worthy. Jane Foster is worthy. You know, now it's like, all right, well, I don't really know what's going on anymore.
They've kind of lost track of their own message.
Yeah. I don't know what they're trying to say with Thor.
That's why, like, I would much prefer that Jane Foster, like, isn't our Jane Foster, and it's just, like, a multiverse.
A
kind of
multiverse
thing.
Jane Foster.
Hashtag
It would be
not
kind of-
my Jane Foster.
It'd be kind of bizarre and cheap, but it wouldn't, like, step on any rules or whatever, so that's what I would advocate. The
Yeah.
biggest and the really, like, the only thing really worth discussing from SDCC in any capacity is the announcement of the Blade movie starring Mahershala Ali.
I mean, is it really though?
It is, because it, once and for all, as if there was any debate, decanonizes the Netflix show.
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about this.
Yeah, because for those who don't know, Mahershala Ali played the main villain of Luke Cage season 1, Cottonmouth, and you can write off like a side character like Mariah Stokes appearing in Civil War. She was there for like a minute. You know, she could be anyone, just a case of two people looking like each other, but two very prominent leading characters in two contrasting properties, especially like an actor of that caliber. It's going to be hard to just hand wave away. Like, I guess you could say they just happen to look like each other. And, like, it technically doesn't step on any toes, but it's a big head scratch for the audience. And I think that it's a little too hard of a pill to swallow, basically. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
not
okay.
really caring too much about that. I never really cared about that. I'm excited for Blade because he's a great actor. He was the best part of Luke Cage season 1.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is like I'm excited to see him actually being able to enter the MCU proper because he is a really good actor.
I never cared about the references and the canonization. I just treated them as properties. And Luke Cage was good but flawed. The actor's very good. He wanted the role of Blade. He called Kevin Feige. What's Feige gonna do? Say no? No, because of Luke Cage.
He could have.
But he wasn't going to. Not a high-profile actor like him.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think Feige cares about the shows. So
No, he has not commented on them in years. Other than to say they like the characters and they want to use them, and the first character they'd use is a spoiler. Whatever that means.
hashtag Daredevil.
Mm.
Give Daredevil in Spider-Man 3. Give.
I mean, honestly, like it would have to be like Are they going to use Jessica Jones? Like,
No.
really? No, they're not going to use Jessica Jones. They're not going to do Iron Fist because we got Shang-Chi right now, and it's too similar of a.
Yeah, it has to be
Concept.
Daredevil.
It's got to be Daredevil.
Gib Daredevil.
Of course, I want to see Daredevil. I want to see Netflix's Daredevil, specifically that actor. It doesn't need to be the same,
Yeah.
and it doesn't need to be canon, but that actor is freaking Daredevil.
They can very easily do that. There's a precedent for it now.
Yeah, I was
And,
about to say they very well might actually do that now that we know that they are willing to hire the actors from the Netflix shows without really much worry or concern about the canonization of the Netflix shows.
And the other thing they did recently that I won't say because of a spoiler, but bringing back an actor from another non-canon role and reprising his role, even so.
Jessica
yes,
Alba
I
as the
do that.
Invisible Woman.
Exactly, yes. So that's pretty much Marvel's.
Oh,
Slate.
yeah. Huh.
Yeah, you know what I'm referring to.
And I do know what you're referring to. Yeah, that's a
They
good
can
point.
do it.
That is a really good point. I would love to see that. I think that'd be wonderful because I can't imagine anyone else. Like, I know who I would cast other people as, like for instance Captain Marvel. I know who I'd recast her, but
Who?
oh gosh,
Anyone else?
Emily Blunt is who I'd cast as Captain Marvel.
Ooh.
But I can't imagine anyone else for Daredevil. It's Charlie Cox. It's just him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You mean it's not
It's
who
not.
played the other Daredevil?
Oh gosh, Ben Affleck.
That's
Ben
it.
Affleck must
Ben
return.
Affleck is really bad.
He must return.
I mean, I can like, I don't know. I feel like Daredevil is a character that doesn't necessarily need to be portrayed by any specific actor. He's kind of a loose character in that regard. So like, yeah, I would prefer if it's Charlie Cox only because I've already gotten used to his portrayal of character.
Well, I mean, it's just you saw season 3,
legend.
right?
I don't actually think I. No, yeah, I have. Yeah.
I that final fight it solidified for me how good he is in that role.
He's a
Single-handedly.
legendary actor.
Like season 3 alone is immaculate. I would say it's the best of the 3 seasons. But that
Agreed.
final fight, if anything else, really showcases exactly how good he is as that character.
Mm-hmm.
Those last words. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I
don't disagree.
There's one other thing they reveal. That's that the kid from Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, will be appearing as an adult in the WandaVision show.
Which is
What she has,
Such a stupid name.
what she has anything to do with Wanda Maximoff or the Vision, I don't know, but she will be there. So that's a thing. And also Scarlet Witch will be in Doctor Strange too.
When does the Ghost Rider Hulu show start?
That's a very good question.
That's like the thing pretty much the only thing I really care about right now.
Yeah. Let me say. I think it was 2020, late 2020.
Yikes.
I could be mistaken. Yeah, it's going to be a bit. It's probably not going to happen until S.H.I.E.L.D. is over. And they're probably doing that on purpose.
Oh yeah. We Shield is ending.
Didn't we get confirmation that there's going to be a new Fantastic Four though?
They
Yes.
did.
Yes.
That I'm stoked for.
No
I've wanted a
timetable.
good Fantastic Four for so long.
Yeah. 2020 debuts. All right.
Yeah, we did your Marvel trash.
We did your Marvel stuff. I was hoping for like a trailer or something, and we got nothing.
By the way, I do want to point out, while on the train of thought with Marvel, that conversation we had about my reservations towards the Disney Plus shows and how I'm going to have to end up doing homework for the movies. Yeah, apparently that is actually going to be a thing. So,
It's gonna be
Which is a
even
good
worse
thing.
than you thought.
yep,
Because isn't
which I am not looking forward to.
WandaVision, isn't that going to lead directly, not even kind
Yes,
of, but
My
like
understanding
directly
is
into
that, yes.
into Doctor Strange too?
Ugh.
That's a
Yep.
very good thing, and it's what people have wanted for like 5 years.
That's not what I want.
I'm mixed.
And
I
it's
need
like
to see it.
it's only friggin' 6 episodes. They're like 40 minutes each. That's like only
That's
an hour
not
longer
as
than Endgame.
bad.
And like they're taking the place of movies.
Yeah,
Like, they only announced 3 movies on the slate. like they're cutting back on the movies to do the shows, and so like they're just adding on. So
Nah, I'm not excited about it. I don't want it.
all right.
We're just getting too old, Var.
It's too much. It's just too much stuff, man. It's too much stuff. It's too many things. I don't want to do it. I don't want to pay for it. I got to pay for Disney Plus now. I was probably gonna do it anyway, but it's just
I'm trying to find
principle
reasons
doesn't
to get off the couch, not stay on it longer.
Can we talk about that one straw poll we did that Ven had the amazingly intelligent idea to post to the Marvel Studios subreddit about whether there was Marvel fatigue?
matter. Stupid. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Wait, then put a poll on a Marvel subreddit asking if Marvel fatigue was a thing.
To try and prove
Yes.
the point about like.
Let me guess.
being
It
too
was
much.
by and large,
Of course,
not a
they
thing.
all said no.
It's a Marvel subreddit.
It was freaking funny. Oh boy! All right, we're gonna go ahead and end this this podcast episode for this week. But this has been a fun one. Thank you, Prpl and Takuma, for being on. Next podcast, you'll also be on for the I guess not the next podcast, but the podcast we do at Brick Fair at the house. We got to get everyone on for that one, even if some people via Discord.
Yeah, we can actually are well. Okay, well the issue is really going to get some people physically there. We need to talk to the people that are managing the building about that.
Correct. But for now, we will see you all at Brick Fair, Virginia, 2019. Be there if you can. This week's patron shout-out is going to go to a new patron who joined midway through the show to post a meme, which is a legendary thing to do. Welcome Dins, to the patron chat. We thank you for joining. Hopefully there's many fun times to be had. Eljay, cue the music.
Please.
Thank you for watching. I'm Meso.
I'm Var.
I'm Eljay.
I'm Takuma Nuva.
And I'm Prpl.
And this was TTV Podcast, episode 328. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Or will we?
We will.
We'll be a Brick Fair.
Yeah,
We'll be
life's
doing,
uncertain.
doing a panel. It'll be
I
great.
could die. I could kill somebody.
Better not
What?
kill somebody. If you go to jail, you can't be on the
I
podcast.
wanna kill somebody. I wanna put a knife in somebody. I wanna kill somebody. Somebody who annoys me.